just wanted to do a little explainer on bilateral stimulation for you. It is really helpful with anxiety or honestly any big uncomfortable feelings that you maybe want to turn the volume down on. This is super helpful and works really well for that. It works by, like, your brain has to work really hard to go from one side of your body to the other, and it's like really busy passing information back and forth, and it takes energy away from the center of your brain that has like the feelings. So it does tend to feel like it's lowering the intensity level on the feelings that you're having, and it works really well with anxiety and worry. So without further ado, one way we can do this, and the way that we're going to do it in this video, is just to do some tapping. So thumbs crossed, not important. You can just have your hands across your chest like this. I like this better. Feels better to me, but that's not part of the science. And we're just tapping. So you can go at whatever pace works for you. You can go a little faster than I am. You can go a little slower than I am. You may want to adjust the amount of pressure that you're tapping with and tap a little softer and see how that feels. You may want to tap a little firmer and really feel the resonance in your body and have it be like a real sensory experience for yourself here. Either way, you're going to get the same results. It's going to work. It's going to reduce your anxiety. It's going to help you feel better, and it's going to regulate your nervous system a bit. So while we're doing this bilateral stimulation, we can also layer in another anti-anxiety practice by adding in some deep breathing. So while you're tapping, just breathing all the way down into your belly. So maybe breathing in through the nose. A nice deep breath. You can hold it for a moment. And slowly, as slow as you possibly can, just exhaling, letting that breath come out slowly as you possibly can. Just really slowly emptying all of the breath all the way out. And again, inhaling into your belly, feeling that belly move as you inhale through the nose, deep down into your belly. Holding at the top. And then exhaling slowly as you possibly can, all the way out. And then I want you to just take a pause and notice how you feel. That was about 2 minutes. You can keep going. If your feeling's really big, you're probably going to need to keep going. Another way that I like to do this, you can't totally see it, but I'm just like tapping my hands on my legs. I do this in meetings, and that can be really helpful. The chest tapping is nice because it's got a little bit more resonance. Like you can really feel it in your body, typically in your chest. And it does a little more to physiologically also change what your body is experiencing. So I find it a little bit more effective with really big feelings. And if you're in a meeting, if you're somewhere in public, if you don't want to do it that way for whatever reason, you can do any action that is like using one side of your body and then the other. Walking is bilateral stimulation and really helpful for emotional processing, as well as anxiety levels. So if it's available to you, you can just go on a walk to accomplish the same thing. You can always do that type of deep breathing anywhere you are without anyone knowing about it, which is really nice. And I hope that this is really helpful for you. Another way that you can get this, there was one more thing. Another way that you can get this for yourself, they make audios that are intended as bilateral stimulation, and you need to listen to them on headphones to like really have the full benefit, the full effect. But it is giving you that bilateral stimulation in a way that's totally passive. So like you can be working on something and listening to this so that you're feeling more regulated and having like your anxiety kind of cleaned up for you without you really having to do anything but put it on. There's a bunch of those available on YouTube that you can find. And I hope that's